If EG wins this, they get first place in the group.
That is correct.
I have been paying attention. Nice. Okay.
So Vegas Squadron and EG will be the upper bracket in the playoffs for this group.
Yeah.
It's all about positioning now, so we'll see.
So let's see what... Yeah, I'm seeing Ricky. He got ignored last game, though.
No, he got banned.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, it was last ban for Liquid, which they have the chance to do again.
Yeah, if they do that, I think that's an invoker for EG,
No
probably.
doubt. No doubt.
There's some really good EG heroes in this pool to keep an eye out for, and some really good Liquid ones. There's Kuroki's Rubik, there's Jerix's Wyvern, then we've got Invoker for Sumail, and for Fata, and the Darkseer for both Universe and Mind Control. It's going to be a lot of big plays in this game, I think. There's so many heroes. There's also the Clockwork for Mind Control.
I'm looking here, and I'm trying to think if there's a good counter to Brood. Maybe Alchemist, because Brood could be super sick, as Ricky is available. I don't think anybody's going to first pick him.
Darkseer is the best counter. I think that's why EG feel like they have to take it already.
They could potentially go Brood mid as well.
Yep, absolutely.
Pretty dirty. And it prevents Team Liquid from picking Brood up. I mean, they technically could, I guess. It's just annoying to play Brood against Darkseer. Alright, what other tier 1s do we have? I know EG has been playing a decent amount of Clinks. I mean, Enchantress is still there. And Ricky is actually second pick. Wow. Liquid. Support or core? We've only seen support so far this tournament.
I guess Ricky is pretty good at killing Ench, right?
Witch Doctor.
Yeah, potentially.
That isn't affected by the attack speed slow. You just hit once every time. So.
But you gotta slow them. So, Diffusal Blade picked up, or some sort of a stun to set it up. Otherwise, the ultimate is so bad.
Yeah.
Is there any AoE stun that we should look out for? Berserkers, Call is pretty good for Axe, Cogs, Clockwork.
Yeah,
that's Concoction. That's not that great.
Winter's Curse, but it doesn't work the same way anymore.
Yeah.
But I guess then after it ends, they're clumped up, and then you can use it.
That's pretty much it. There's not that many stuns. I mean, Wraith Fire Blast is a stun, but that's not really a great setup, I would say. Shadow Shaman Shackles. That's the dream, I guess, in this draft.
I love the Bristle pick, by the way. I think it's super good. It's a natural counter to Ricky.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Rubik does very little against Bristle in general, too. You can just run him down. You're not really scared of... If you get lifted into the enemy team, usually you have a backup plan with your team helping you out, so you can frontline very easily into a potential aggressive telekinesis. So, I like that pick a lot. Now, Liquid feel like they need to find a way to kill this Bristle, so they're gonna get Clinks, heavy single target damage, but they don't have that good setup, right? Because, again, Winter's Curse doesn't really work that way anymore. I'm worried for Liquid's ability to kill this Bristle.
Yeah, I'm amazed Enchantress is still there. I don't think EG takes it now, since they have their core Bristle and offlane Darkseer. I mean, potentially they could, I guess, just jungle it or something, but can Liquid get away with Enchantress? I don't know. They have a very squishy lineup. I mean, Enchantress isn't really squishy, I guess. You know who'd be good for EG is Alk. Get them Ags, man. Bristleback Ags? Hell yeah. That's what I like.
It's more fun than good, I think.
Well, they do have a lot of minus armor synergy, though, with Goo and then Witch Doctor ult doing physical damage.
Yeah, true that.
It's not terrible.
And then with Acid Spray. Yeah, I could see that.
I'd like to see Axe, though. I don't know how good that is, though.
If anyone picks it, it's Liquid, I think. Well, EG could technically run it Greedy Jungle for Fear. But I don't think it's that good of a pick this game, and he could just get Rickied all the time in the jungle. So it's not...
Well, Ricky is a core, right? I mean, I assume it's a core now. I mean, Rubik could be mid, I guess, but there's no way Wyvern's core. And
yeah, that's
Rubik
true. They
is
have
not
to play
common.
core Rubik.
Yes! I was gonna bring this up. I didn't want to jinx
Nice.
it. I wanted to see Pudge. I wanted to see Fear play Pudge, because I know his Pudge is actually ridiculously good, but I don't know if that's going to be the case.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Fear on Pudge. I don't think there's... I think it's... Well, it could technically be Sumail mid Pudge, but then we're dealing with a support Naga. Could try to do that if they wanted. Then put Deputy Naga, Fear on the Witch Doctor.
You said
vice
Sumail
versa.
Pudge, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the only other way I see them really
I've
laning.
never seen... I mean, I'm sure he can play it, but...
And there it is.
There it is, yeah.
If anyone picks it, it's Liquid. Good way of dealing with Naga, and it's good against Bristle. You turn him to your team.
Yeah.
So you can kill him with Clinks, but... there's a little bit of a like it's weird with the heroes because X and Ricky have like this weird synergy or lack of synergy rather against Bristleback. So he gets turned toward the Clinks, but Ricky can't like no matter what Ricky can't really deal with Bristle very well.
How
And
is Curse?
it is Samil.
How good is Curse this game?
It's pretty good if you curse someone next to Bristleback. Bristle has really high physical damage, and there's a good chance that the Clinks will go for a medallion maybe, so they can amplify it on the
How
target.
does like if Pudge is rotted, that rot hurts his teammates as it's not just physical attacks, right? So like Ion Shell would also hurt
remaining.
the main target that's cursed
this
up.
is a new Wyvern. I think
Remaining.
only physical, right?
Only physical? Alright, well we'll see probably.
I
Because
think
there's
so.
a lot of opportunity to see that. Either way,
see.
this is game 3 between EG and Liquid for the last series of Group Hippo. Group Horse begins tomorrow. And like we
Prepare for
said,
battle.
this is all about the seeding. EG has already made it into upper bracket. No team is eliminated, because that would not be fun. Yeah, the group stage is super quick. That's the thing I like about this format. Is super quick, about 4 days of each group, and then playoffs start immediately thereafter. That's true. This could be a long one. It is RTZ on the Naga Siren. So for EG, it probably will not end early unless they just snowball out of control.
I just think in this patch we very rarely have games that go beyond the hour. Even with something like Naga, you get maxed out maybe minute 40, and then most of the time it's... or 45 maybe. Game just ends one way or the other. Well, it's going to be interesting to see. The Ricky is offlane, so it is a core like you said. Fatsa will be playing Axe in the mid lane against Bristle.
Oh, I've only seen
That
this a
is a
couple
really
times.
interesting matchup.
This is kind of a... I don't want to say he did it consistently, but maybe a year and a half ago, he would do this every now and then, but obviously not. It's never been a consistent thing for Axe. But I love him mid. Who's he going to be
Yeah.
playing against?
Oh,
Fear?
it's
No.
I'm guessing it's Bristle, right? So
Yeah.
if it is Bristle, it's a special lane because obviously Axe can force Bristle to hit him in the creep wave and can deal a lot of damage, but at the same time Axe is very low armor, so Quill Spray stacking up is also a problem, and it's difficult to just, Bristle might be able to half zone him if he plays it very well, level 3 on. Just Quill spam with Bottle might work against this melee hero. Will be interesting to see.
Mind Control's going to try to get this wave aggro. And he does so successfully. Has to keep applying an auto attack every now and then so he doesn't go invisible. First world problems here for Ricky. But it's going to be a 1v1 at least for now against the Naga Siren, so that should be an interesting matchup overall. Fata, level 1 Battle Hunger. Explain this to me.
Good question.
Maybe
It wasn't a
misclick?
question. Well,
I don't
I
know.
don't think
Fata?
so. So far, it set them up pretty well, but now Samel is going to start dealing a lot of damage with these quills, and he backs
Dire's
out.
top tower is under attack.
I mean, it's a way of trying to harass PPD a bit in the lane and keep him away. It also gives move speed, of course, so he can create distance to the Bristle.
Bristle
But
doesn't
yeah,
really have
it
much of an
seems a
issue
little
taking
weird.
that off. It's more for the Witch Doctor, I suppose.
I mean, the only real alternative level 1 would be to skill Counter Helix. Which would have maybe pushed the wave at an unfortunate time for him.
Well, I'm
So it wants
interested to
to
see if he
have this
actually
position.
maxes Battle Hunger. There's a 1-3-1. Just keeps a casual point. I mean, 1 point's okay just for the speed bonus, but as far as damage, it's going to be negligible, especially as we get into the later laning stages.
Yeah, and against a hero like Bristle in lane, he will always be able to get CS. Or less. So. Oh, Fatsa being aggressed again here by PPD. He skilled the heal though, not Maledict, so I don't think they can get this kill.
And playing it super safe. They want
Fatsa
this
is
to go
getting
late game.
zoned super hard. Like, EG are crushing the lanes if you look at the CS. This isn't even remotely close.
Oh my god, you're right. Jeez Louise.
And they get a kill too.
Okay.
What? How? Alright, that is a really surprising kill. I didn't
Meanwhile,
think Naga
top
would be able
lane
to solo kill Ricky.
by the rune Fear. He's surged up, does not have hook, just rot right now, and Jerax will be fine.
Very nice from Arteezy though. He must have pressured Mind Control really hard and just drained his tangos and then caught him off guard with a Riptide in the end with the Ensnare.
I mean, that's the last lane. I was looking for a
Yeah,
kill.
exactly.
honestly.
I wasn't even... like, I thought that lane was just going to play itself out and they both get some CS and they chill a bit.
Yeah.
Artur had other plans, it looks like.
And he has a 1 level advantage as a result of that kill. And like you said, the CS is actually insanely in favor of EG right now. This, what do we have for the offlane? So they both transition to try to get that kill mid, but I think Fear probably gets maybe 1 more level in hook, and then starts to roam. Is my
Fear's
guess.
coming in. Good hook on Kuro.
And he gets the hook into a rot, into the
He's
right
actually
clicks of
dead.
Universe, and that is a kill going the way of EG. Right clicks will not suffice from a Tumble Man. In fact, he better be careful. Skeleton walk just in time. No sentries in place as Fear going for a very... I mean, he has Ion Shell applied as well, so that's actually pretty disgusting.
This is such a classic pub lane. I can't believe we didn't mention that Darkseer Pudge together as a laning option.
Oh, Fata mid lane, Cask. Oh, is the goo applied? He's going to attempt to run away. Has a lot of armor for a short period of time, but once it runs out, that skill spray just rips him a new one.
Oh man, he had Arcane Rune on the Bristle. It's like a heaven sent for that kind of lane.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, RTZ takes a little bit of damage from mind control, but nothing to really write home about. And now there's 3 top for Liquid. They need to win a lane badly. Mid lane, I think, is just lost. I don't know if you can, what you can do about that.
Oh, RTZ again against Mind Control.
Has a
Thinking
mango,
about it
but
here. Yep.
Riptide on cooldown for another 4 seconds. Gets the bottle on the side lane. And is he actually going to go for this? Oh my god.
Oh,
Is it enough damage? Does he see? Okay, he's going for...
I think he would have
Like-
lived, but that would have been really, really close.
Yeah, 180 damage, yeah.
No, he would have died.
He would have died, yeah.
He would have died, yeah.
At least we know that Arteezy's not hacking, guys. We had to,
He's
we had to
cloaking it
double
very
check.
well.
Yeah, I know Fear plays Pudge quite a bit. Back, I think it was last year, we were at, I think it was the qualifiers for TI. He was spamming that hero, and that was during his injury. So you can only play a couple of games a day before icing it. Lots and lots of Pudge, though.
It's a really fun hero. Oh, bottom. Arteezy going for the mango play, and there comes PPD with the dust. Beautiful setup.
And Dusk with the cask. Try to right click. They're gonna get a little miss action going, but the inevitable death will come for that Ricky bot lane.
And now this tower's in trouble. So.
Fata was forced into the jungle, I suppose, and has to go back to base.
But
I
yeah,
was
you're
gonna
right.
ask,
Liquid
is
has to
Tranquil's
find a
normal
lane.
for mid?
It's normal for Axe.
Well, yeah, but if you play mid lane, is it?
I think so, yeah, still. It's good move speed, good sustain in general. Gives you some of the
Oh
armor
my god,
that you're
bottom lane
lacking.
again. They're doing the exact same thing. Dust is popped. Arteezy has no mana, but has a mango. Mind control forced to blink strike away. Yeah, top lane in the meantime, Fear surged away. Looks like they'll live. Arteezy again with the mango play into a cask. TP starts coming. Tower's extremely low. Deniable, in fact. Arteezy going the opposite way as Fata is going to focus on PPD. Doesn't look like Ricky's going to be able to find a kill for himself. PPD taking decent amount of damage. Will
He
pop
might
his
just
Voodoo
be able
Restoration.
to...
One more right
Got a
clicks. I
cask
don't know.
now.
Sumail's here with the goo, and now Fata forced back. He has the illusions, which are actually quite good on Axe if you can hit correctly. But he'll take a cask. Mind control is forced to just watch his teammate die before him. Very scarring experience for him.
This is looking just downright ugly right now. Liquid are getting stomped in this early game. They're losing by almost 1,000 gold per minute 6.
Jesus.
Almost a 5k lead here for EG in the laning stage alone. That's because the only lane that's getting pretty much anything is the Klink's safe lane. And even then, the Darkseer is pretty much tied with him. So, yep. Not looking good for Liquid. You pointed out they have to try to win a lane, but I don't know where the ganks can really come from. The Winter Wyvern and Rubik is a pretty weak support duo as far as damage is concerned. Both of them need levels to start outputting that damage. They don't really have it yet. And Bristle is a difficult kill mid. The Naga is also a difficult kill bottom. He's level 7 now, Song of the Siren obviously available. And the top lane, they just can't seem to ever catch them off guard without the Surge, so EG just outplaying them in every lane.
Yeah, and even when they tried to help the supports that is for Liquid, they were literally walking there, and so much time was wasted. They're under-leveled as a result, under-farmed. Winter Wyvern finally leveling up his skills. He was holding on to the Splinters, or the only one level of Arctic Burn for a while there, but will be forced to get 2 in Splinter. I guess that's not forced. That's kind of what you want to do normally. Like, is there any...
Oh
yeah,
do they have
top.
Do they have dust? They do on Fear. Yeah, Matumba's in trouble. He's gonna get cast.
Oh, Surge, Cask, Hook, Rot. Tumbaman gets his ult Actually, it runs out, I should say, so he has lower HP now, and Clinks is a super easy kill. Kuroki next on the list. Unfortunately for him, only level 3, and the double ion shell just rips right through him on top of the rot. Yeah,
It's actually nice how the Witch Doctor Voodoo Restoration counteracts the rot on himself, so he doesn't really take damage from rotting when PPD is next to him. Allows him to pursue that little bit longer and not be scared. I think without Voodoo Restoration there, he would have thought twice about maybe diving for Kuro that far, but he's healthy the whole way.
Dire's top tower is under
I think
attack.
Fear's classic build on this hero, by the way, is Tranquils into, I think, Soul Ring? We're gonna see, he has the Tranquils already. It's gotta be between Soul Ring and probably Force Staff. I'm not
Just
so sold
go
on
blink,
the whole...
guys.
I'm not so sold on the whole Aether Lens hype right now. Now that it lost the magic resist, I think that was a big part of the appeal for the Pudge, was to get
Really?
it for that.
I don't know.
The extra range is nice, but the hook already has so long range that there are a few spots where it's really useful to catch someone on the edge of it, but when you look at how it actually plays out in games, like, I would guess most of the hooks you land aren't actually max range, they're just like semi...
Puts
from
fear into
a
the
tree
heart of your
line or
opponents. You can be literally anywhere on the map. It's a global hook. But yeah,
That would
no,
be
I get your
something.
point. I mean, I would prefer mobility first, but I mean, I still think Aether Lens is kind of core because it's such a cost-effective way to. I mean, it increases your damage as well. Don't even forget that.
That is
obviously.
true. There's
And
still
gives
the
you some nice
damage, which is
regen.
good.
Under attack.
Will miss, but Dust will not sentry place for the opposing team. Nothing will come of this. Or will it? Universe serves out. PPD is the only one that's kind of close, but should be good. 7-0 advantage for EG, and the lead is just rising. It's about 7,500 now in their favor. Oh yeah, this sentry top, my goodness. That is super, super close. Fortunately, no quest will be completed with that ward. Which, by the way, I haven't even started that one yet. I don't know about you, Synderen. Probably
Which
not
one?
a surprise. The countering sentries, countering wards.
Oh, I'm not sure where it is even in that. I don't know. I haven't very actively been
Oh.
pursuing it, so
Should
I'm
probably
actually
pay more
sure.
attention to the things that don't matter in Dota. Like
Yeah,
your
I guess.
compendium.
Wait, what does Sumail buy? Is that... Okay, it was just a Perseverance into... Or actually, not Perseverance. He just got a casual Void Stone for the mana and then Vanguard. And then... What's he going to use the Void Stone for? What are the good options?
Ricky looking for just couple potential backstabs to get this kill. He gets Smoke Bomb off into his ult, but it does nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's actually kind of funny, like you were talking about, the innate counter that is Bristleback.
Yeah.
Ricky just does nothing.
What do you think he's getting with this Void Stone? It's like... Could be
Battle
Lotus,
Fury.
Lotus Orb build-up, or Yule's?
I wouldn't put it past Sumail to get Yule's.
Lincoln's?
He's had a love affair with that item.
Refresher?
I don't know, that is obviously very weird. Could just be the casual Void Stone, you never know. Highly
I guess.
doubtful, but... I don't know.
It's a
Lotus
good
Orb
item in the
seems
hero.
okay.
He
Dire's
kind of needs
top
the mana a
tower
bit,
is under
but
attack.
it's a little bit of an odd choice. We don't see so much. But damn, Sumail is farmed, and so is Arteezy. Like, the gold graph just keeps going in one direction. It's almost... There's a 7,500 gold lead for EG, and that's with only one tower claimed. The mid tower is almost falling. The top tower is almost falling. Fear gets a hook on a creep. Got it. Nice, gonna port
Get
out.
wrecked, creep.
And what did he buy? He used some gold here. Went earn. Okay. It's another good item on Pudge.
Man, boring item, I say. You know, I want more action with Pudge, and I mean, I guess it's more sustained, but meh. I want to see him like jump somebody with the or staff, you know, or Aether Lens stuff. But if you look at the net worth, it's just getting out of control. Top 3 in favor of EG as far as heroes are concerned, and the 2 are just running away with this mind control in the meantime. For PPD, they'll find their first kill of the game. Hook will completely miss. And Liquid will be happy with that exchange, because they gave up nothing. Bata really needs his blink though. That's when they start coming online to a certain degree. And only a couple hundred away, 300 actually in fact, to finish that bad boy off. But Universe, my god, he's so farmed. Has a mech. Gonna be going for Arcane next, I assume. Are there any, what What does Guardian Greaves take off? Anything in particular this game?
It's not very good this
The
game.
slow from Splinter Blast, I suppose.
I think
Don't think Clinks is getting Orchid, so...
I think we're going to see him get Arcanes, and then a potential Grieve upgrade is probably pretty late in the game. Items that would be good are obviously mobility items like Blink Force Staff. Force Staff is really good against Ricky.
Dire's
And
Here, looking for a hook. He's gonna get the invisible Matamba Man, but he's not invisible anymore thanks to the Sentry, as well as Dust. There's the
good curse!
from Jerax. Fear. Is it doing damage? Oh, it's on the wrong target, so we can't really see yet. Fear will pay that with his life. Matamba Man next on the list, though, for Sumail is just so tanky with that Vanguard and random Void Stone, which will be a Yule's, by the way. And Arteezy has come to say hello, and they will find the Winter Wyvern in turn. So 2 for 1, and the tower going the way of EG.
that was a very good curse, though, from Jerax. That kind of... I mean, they didn't win the fight, but it salvaged what could have been a horrible situation for them. So, yep, they do lose a tower and 2 heroes, but could have been way worse. We'll see. Yep, it is going to be a Force Staff for Universe, most likely. He bought the Staff of Wizardry.
Dire's middle tower is under
I think,
attack.
yeah, Force/Blink, and then... I don't think Pipe is that bad. It's also not that great, this game, actually. Probably doesn't need it.
Figured there'd be at least one Charlie reference in this cast.
Mandatory.
Alright, what are we missing on this Yule's? I need the reasoning. I mean, it gives extra move speed, extra intel, obviously. I mean, I would say it's good against Ricky initiating on you, but he doesn't care about that.
The move speed is great.
So it's just more move speed related. Could've just gone
It solves
SNY
his mana
then.
issues, it gives him move speed, it gives him
Oh,
catch.
Pudge hooks
so he can set up his
Kuroki
team.
directly on his cliff, and Fata is forced to just let his teammate
cool.
die.
Oh.
Suffering death.
Whoa.
Oh my
Like
god.
the
mind
last
control.
tick of Rot. I think it was really far away. It still died. But yeah, it's a cool item on Bristle. He's... Because of his just big innate tankiness and then the Vanguard build-up, he can go for something like this where he gets some more control, and the mana problems is... They're obviously solved with this. It's really nice. Decent counter to X, actually. If he sees him pre-blink, he can pre-cast Yules. I'm not sure if that's the reasoning. It's probably mostly about move speed and mana.
I guess there's
but it's
potential
extra.
to...
Yules
yeah.
always has a use in the game.
Well, true.
It's one of those
It's
items.
just definitely odd to see. It's the first time I've ever seen it on Bristleback, at least. Pudge, here gets the hook into Dust. Matamba Man, you're gonna get eaten alive, good sir. Sumail's here to steal the kill. Sumail fashion. It's going for Crimson Guard, by the way. And they're gonna transition this to a tier 2. Although Sumail's surged up. Alright, if he's gonna go like out of the box items, you gotta go Ags, man. I freaking love Ags on Bristleback. It's so
Is
fun.
under attack.
But probably not. Crimson Guard is complete at base, by the way.
Yep, he is off the charts in farm. And we haven't talked so much about Arteezy, but he almost has a Radiance minute 15. So
Oh yeah.
Yep, he just needs 500 gold for that recipe. And it's difficult to see the openings Liquid can find here. I think they have to just try to make some plays with Smoke. If they
Yeah, I mean,
keep
their
trying to slowly
window-
farm, they're gonna
It
get
feels like
starved
they
to
don't
death.
have a window because they lost the laning stage so bad. Because usually
Yeah.
Clink is going to be running around this time getting solo kills, but he is going Desolator, but still quite a ways away. Still needs one more Mithril Hammer, and I mean the Radiance will be complete before the Deso on.
And who can he really solo kill? He can't kill the Bristle. He can't kill the Naga. He can't kill the Darkseer.
Witch
I guess.
Doctor.
Yeah, Witch Doctor and Pudge are the two only targets he can get, and usually when you start roaming on Clinks, you want to kill Chorus if you can. Supports are great. I mean, kills are kills, but those high priority kills that set back EG's game plan are very difficult for him to find. I think they need to get Fata active to smoke up him and use
Oh,
that. White
another
Dragon
hook.
Track
This time
something.
finds Jerax. He has a Cold Embrace available. We'll use it. Fata in the meantime jumps in. Looks like it might be to his death. One more Quill Spray will finish the job, it seems. Indeed it does. Ricky in the meantime uses his ultimate to little to no avail. And EG just completely pounding into Liquid. Kuroki next on the list. Mind Control looking to perhaps initiate more, but we'll find the right clicks of Sumail. As I hear a Song of the Siren going off. This is going to be the 4th kill in favor of EG. Clinks was caught by the Song. Not enough to get the kill, but the Radiance will tick away. And I hate to say it, but this feels like GG. I don't see how you can possibly come back from this.
No, me neither. This is just an absolutely dominant showing from EG. I love how active they were in the early game. I think EG as a team often strategically just play it a little bit slower and just, you know, farm up a little bit and look for their mid-game timings. But in this game, they identified how much they could actually accomplish with their Witch Doctor and Pudges just roaming around a lot. Both PPD and Fear really set them up for success in this game with some great moves.
Spot
This
to
game
make
is
sure
just-
to destroy all his items before the throne explodes. But with that, that is
Wow, this is
the
strong.
end of not only this series, but the end of the first group, which is Group Hippo. He takes first place in that group, followed by Vega. They both will go on to the upper bracket. Meanwhile, Team Liquid and Mama's Boys will go to the lower bracket. And of